Hi, I would like to help everybody get an update on the new K-2 report card portions for language arts this year. Those are the updates to the Kinder first and second report cards as we have new TEKs, so the sections of the report card needed to be updated. The first thing I want to explain is the sections here that we see on this is a Kinder report card for reading and writing. Those two must be there per board policy. And so the note is that now that we have the 7 strands that are very integrated and recursive, it makes it a little more gray and what exactly is reading and writing because they are so parallel and integrated. So we've done our best to place. You'll see here under reading, you'll see response to a variety of sources that are read, heard, or viewed. Response actually also happens in writing, but we felt generally the best fit would be under reading. So we just want to make some of those notes this year, and we are working to continue to improve this, but board policy needs to be done to really make this a little more fitting for the 7 strands. So we've done our best on those, and please let us know if you have questions. One thing also that we want to talk about is that the conventions are embedded in the writing process, which you'll see under writing. And we also want to talk about that handwriting is embedded in the writing process as well, because part of that standard talks about handwriting as part of composing and writing pieces. So that's why that is there. This is just the report card. So to know some more about some of the details I'm telling you, you're going to need to use the report card rubric. So I'm going to go back, and in a second I'll tell you how to find these. But just for being fast, so in the Kinder report card rubric, which you would need to look at as you work on reporting the levels for your students, this is going to show a lot more detail, and this is where you'll see a lot of the language of the standards coming in. So earlier we referred to writing and how you would see the handwriting there as well as the conventions. So here you can see here, develop handwriting but accurately forming all upper and lower case, and then down here you see the English Standard Conventions. So what we would encourage you is to, as you work on the report cards this year and understand those as they fit our new TEKs, which we're all learning about, that you probably want to have your grade level TEKs in hands just to be sure, and also know that when you do use the report card, please do refer to the rubric. And a great practice would be to print one of these rubrics for every student and make notes across the year, so that would show you where they are across the continuum. Remember that all the TEKs are mastery at the end of the year, so that's also an important note to make for this. Now let me show you really quick in the ARC how to get to this. So we're in the ARC, I'm in kindergarten. I'm going to scroll down and find this green report cards button, or click that. You're going to go to a folder that has, for the grade level, the report cards. Here's English, here's Spanish. There's parent letters as well as examples of what the envelopes look like. So those are the basics. If you want more support documents, click this folder that says K2. Now this is all K2. So this is where you're going to find the rubrics. You're going to find information about just the level 3, which is the mastery at grade level. And there's also some other information that's really important. One thing that I do want to bring your attention to is this document. And this is to explain that this year we've removed the shading because there's a lot of flexibility that different campuses need based on their innovations or special programs that are taking place at their campus. So if you come to a line that does not have marking period data, then this is an important sheet you would for that area. So this is an example of inquiry and research. The teacher would mark an X there. So this will help with that as well. So I hope this has helped you understand some about the new report card, knowing that it is completely in alignment side by side with the new standards, and that the rubrics are very important and critical in helping you report. And we also want to remember to really use student data across the each 9 weeks to report that. And so not just assuming that all kids are a 1 in the first 9 weeks or a 2 in the second 9 weeks, but really being able to have data and then using the parent comments to really expand on some of those pieces so that parents have an accurate picture of where their students are as readers and writers. Thank you, and feel free to contact Julie DeLeon or Marisa Tomei with questions.